Well, what's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday, Stacko Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Tasty Sat Tuesday. Are you suited up? Are you wearing your Bitcoin armor to keep you from inflation? To shield you from all that shenanigans? That's what we're talking about today. We're going to watch a little clip from Michael Saylor over at his recent BTC Prague presentation. It's one of his 21 rules of Bitcoin is wear the Bitcoin suit of armor. Okay, we'll do that after the Why We Stack. Actually, we'll do that during the Why We Stack. Real quick, round of applause from the live studio audience for Carlos Aramillo in the house. What up, Carlos? DC82BTC. DC82BTC. All right, I jumped the gun, guys. I bought Bitcoin for the show when it was at 64,100 and something. I saw the dip and I was like, I'm just gonna buy it. Sorry, I couldn't wait to stack today. I stacked already. So we'll do the stack recap and all that stuff. I'll show you guys where I bought. And then as soon as I bought, it came back up. Hopefully it keeps going up from here. Got a sweet, tasty buy at like 4160 or something, like 4180. Anyway, let's get started with the first segment of the show. What up, Leonard? Round of applause from the live studio audience for Leonard. All right, let's get into the first segment of the show. The first segment of the show that we like to call the Sat Strength. Oh, and today over on TimechangeStats.com, the price of Bitcoin is $64,911.60. At the price of Bitcoin today, you can buy 1,540 Satoshis for a single dollar. What the heck is a Satoshi? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin, it's just like a dollar has 100 pennies. And if you collect 100 pennies, you in essence have a dollar. A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. If you collect 100 million Satoshis, you have one Bitcoin. Okay? It's not a separate currency, it's just a different name for a denomination of Bitcoin. Just like you have a penny, a dime, a nickel, a quarter, right? So here we go. Let's say you're walking down the street minding your own business, you look down and see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day you could have. Is that 15? All right. 15.41 Satoshis for a single penny. It's not bad. It's not as good as we used to get it for 40 Satoshis for a single penny, but hey, it's better than it's been recently. Okay. All right. So that is the Sat Strength. You know, as the price of Bitcoin goes down here at 64,000, we're over here stacking like maniacs at 68, 70, 71. And when the price of Bitcoin drops, people usually get scared and they don't want to invest anymore. And this is like the best time to be buying is when the price of Bitcoin is down, because you're getting more Satoshis for your money, right? And what it comes down to is the monetary value of that Bitcoin, in terms of paper money, is irrelevant, right? What's important is that you get a lot of Satoshis. So when you buy it when it's cheap, you're getting more Satoshis for your paper money. So now's the time to stack like a psychopath. Now's not the time to flinch. It's the time to stack a little harder. All right. And as luck would have it, somebody reached out to me about a mixer I'm selling. Finally, somebody reached out to me. And so hopefully I can get this thing sold. All right, perfect. Yeah, so hopefully I can sell my mixer. And if I sell that mixer, I want to stack it right into Bitcoin. It's going to be like the mixer that keeps on mixing up purchasing power. All right. Let's get into the next segment of the show that we like to call Why We Stack. We stack because saving in Bitcoin is like giving ourselves a perpetually increasing retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked for as long as you hold the Bitcoin that represents those hours. Just like that. Super simple. Okay? We put on the Bitcoin suit of armor to protect us from inflation and from shenanigans. Okay, let's watch this BTC Prog video with Michael Saylor. It's the one I just posted. It's called Michael Saylor 21 Rules of Bitcoin. I don't know what rule this is in the sequence, but I like it. I like the analogy of the suit of armor. I've used the analogy of a shield to shield you from inflation, but I think his is cooler. Wearing a Bitcoin suit of armor, like the thumbnail, right? Kind of like Iron Man, but with Bitcoin, shielding you from BS, from dishonesty, and from the theft that comes from paper money. All right, let's check this out. Let's see if I can do this here. Is it browser? Screen, right? Yeah, there I am. All right. All right, this is from BTC Prog 2024. Michael Saylor, 21 Rules of Bitcoin. And this is just the one on suiting up with Bitcoin.
Bitcoin will protect you, but Bitcoin won't protect you if you don't wear the armor. You have to suit up. What does that mean? You're going to walk through fire. You're going to go through a molten volcano. Don't armor up 1% of your body. Don't cover 5% of your body. Suit up. Buy the Bitcoin. Control the Bitcoin, right? Maybe this means not your keys, not your coin. Maybe this means it doesn't help to tell everybody you know about Bitcoin but be afraid to buy it. It doesn't help to buy it if you don't control it. It doesn't help, when you put 1% of your assets into Bitcoin and the rest go to zero and the 1% increases by a factor of 20 or 30 or 100, you'll be saying to yourself, I guess I got something, and then you'll look back and you'll think, I'd be a lot better if 99% of my body hadn't been burned. Maybe I could have suited up more than 1% of my body. Don't leave yourself with an Achilles heel. Rule number 7.
Damn. Straight up. Straight up. That's crazy. That's pretty good. Oops. Give a round of applause from the live studio audience. My internet sucks today. I'm seriously planning to buy Starlink. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's crazy. Is the internet in general suck around there, or are you having issue with your stuff, with your setup? Crazy. So, I like that idea. I like the idea of putting Bitcoin on as a suit of armor against the shenanigans, against the inflation. It's pretty cool. So I thought I would share that with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. In the little segment we like to call Why We Stack. Because if we don't stack sets, we'll be stacking other things that are not worth, won't be worth as much in the future. All right. Let's throw on some music here. Well, now that I kind of already stacked, let's do the stack recap anyway. Stack recap. All right, I just realized that basically by buying already, I kind of ruined half the show. That's okay. We'll talk about the buy anyway. All right, so we purchased. The stack recap is in 2024, we're at 6.08 million satoshis, right? And since the beginning of the show, we're at 16.8 million satoshis. If we factor in today's purchase and the purchase from the 100 stacks challenge, we're pretty dang close to a quarter of a Bitcoin for the show, which is pretty dang awesome. Today, I went ahead and bought ahead of time, guys. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist the tasty satoshis. Look at that. I bought at $64,147.40. It's already at $64,900. So, I know. I should have waited, but I couldn't wait. I stacked sats anyway. I'm gonna do this little announcement just so we get it in the screen here today. It was time to stack some sats about 15 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago. You should have been stacking sats. There it is. We purchased our sats. At about, I don't know, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, about an hour ago. And we were able to get a nice little nibble at $64,147.40. That's good. It's good. So that's what it is. We stacked. It's good. Checking into our 100 stacks challenge, we're down minus 3.57%. But it's okay. I'm not scared. I'm going to still keep holding on to that stack because that stack has brought me a lot closer to a quarter of a Bitcoin. Okay. A quarter of a Bitcoin, almost there. It's pretty cool. All right. Today's show is, I guess, is gonna be a little quick because I already did the purchase. So I apologize for jumping the gun. But I don't know. It seems like it's a better deal to get a couple more satoshis, right? When it looks like it's gonna be at its lowest, and maybe it drops down and goes even lower than 64,100 after the show. But if we were to buy during the show, we'd be buying like slightly higher. I mean, it's not that much. Let's see. Yeah, I basically bought 1.33% lower than if I would have bought during the show. But it's okay. It'll work out. So, what's going on? What are you guys doing today on Tuesday? Are you guys gonna get tacos? I really want some tacos. I'm gonna get some carne asada tacos. Yeah, carne asada tacos seem in order. Seem the right thing to do. Carne asada tacos. Oh, you know what I've been doing, guys? Let's talk about Bitcoin stacking tips. Okay, Bitcoin stacking tips. My mom left her car here at my house so I can watch it while she's away. It's a 4-cylinder Honda Civic, and that thing gets such good gas mileage. I was looking at the cost of gas on my truck. It's like, holy smokes, I'm paying like 3 to 4 times more in fuel costs to drive my truck around than I would if I would just drive the same amount of miles on my mom's Civic. Right? And I was like, damn, that's a lot. That's a huge difference. Almost like 3 times. That's a huge difference. So, what up, McLovin? What up, Stackopaths? Yeah, so I decided to just kind of use her car. Use her car for my day-to-day driving. My mom's Civic. Because if I can save the amount of gas I put in my truck, if I can save that money, it's money that I can stack, right? So I'm still gonna have my fuel budget for my truck, but I'm gonna use my mom's car because it gets more miles per gallon. Therefore, I'm paying less on gas to do the things I normally would be doing. And once the month is over, I'll take my budget for my gas in my truck and stack the difference. Like stack what I didn't spend with the Civic, because I know the Civic is sipping on gas. It's doing like at least, I think 3 or 4 times cheaper by driving the Civic than driving the truck. Is viable to buy and use as an EV over there? Is it viable to use? I don't know. I don't know actually, Carlos, because there's all these things that they're trying to implement. Like the way the government works here, it's so messed up. They incentivize you to do certain things by giving you these rebates. And then as soon as you do it, they figure out a different way to get you to charge you for that stuff, right? Like for example, there was a time when people were getting rebates for installing solar panels on their homes, and you were going to get a benefit of not having to pay electricity, right? Because you're actually providing power to the grid and to yourself. And then eventually they changed the rules. So like, okay, well now if you're selling the energy to the power company and your system got set up after a certain date, then you don't get a 1-for-1 deal. Like basically the energy you're selling to the electricity company is not worth as much as the energy you use. So you have to pay more for the energy you use than the one you sell back. Right. So I'm like, that's kind of sucks. Right. And then on top of that, now they want to say like, oh, we need to add some fees for generation, like because you're generating power. So they added like this random fee. And so now you have this whole thing plotted out where you're like, okay, if I spend X amount on getting solar panels and I'll basically save what I paid for the panels in about 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, however many panels you need, right? And then they changed the rules on you, so now it extends your payback, your break even date, right? And then they're like, oh well, now we're not gonna pay you less than. Now they want to incentivize people to have their own batteries at home. Those things are expensive, so you can store energy. And so now if you want to have a rebate, you have to get batteries with your system. Or anyway, it's just like a things they do to like manipulate stuff, and it kind of like doesn't really help, right? On top of that, with the EVs, initially it was like, okay, the big pitch was like, okay, get an EV, you won't have to spend money on gas, and it's better for the environment, blah blah, right? Allegedly. And so now what they're trying to do here in California is they're trying to implement a tax per mile, right? So since so many people got EVs, and they're seeing a revenue loss in the amount of people buying gas, now they want to charge people to have EVs per mile, right? Because they're not paying the gas taxes that go towards fixing the roads, right? Like, in a way, they have a point, but also no, like we're taxed a whole bunch, and a lot of that budget gets used in inappropriate ways that we shouldn't have to get an additional tax for things that they should already be fixing with the current budget. If they didn't go spend budget on something that we didn't really need, it wouldn't be an issue, right? So anyway, it goes into politics, that kind of stuff. But yeah, so are EVs viable? They might be, right? But if they keep adding things to take the prosperity from you, then it doesn't matter. Nothing is viable, right? EV wouldn't be viable if they keep adding new rules that restrict you from usage, or raise the cost of power, or add a by the mile tax fee to your car, right? Where they're gonna want to have GPS tracking on your car from the government to make sure that you're paying the right amount of mileage. I mean, come on, what is that? That's like out of control, right? So, yeah. No, it's not. It's not viable. Nothing is viable if the government's coming in and taking a bite out of something that they shouldn't be taking a bite out of. Here, there's only one EV charges. Oh, sorry. There's only one EV charge point in the whole city. EV era not existent over here. Interesting. I remember my old cell phone, giant and no features. EVs need a few more generations to be popular. I rode in the Tesla over here at the airport. You didn't want to turn on the AC. Yeah, because it drains their power. That's funny. A hybrid seems, yeah. A hybrid is, yeah, right? Leonard, don't get me started on gas. Exactly. So my mom's Civic is a hybrid. It says hybrid on there. I don't know how it actually works, but it's got a little indicator. It's like I feel like I'm playing a video game when I'm driving that car, because like it tells you like if you're in the blue zone, that means you're using gas. But if it turns from like blue to like aqua blue to green, and then when it's in green, it means that you're like getting more than 70 miles per hour, because you're probably going downhill, or like you're not really trying to speed up. You're kind of like maintaining your speed. So that's when it gets really good mileage. Anyway, even if I floor that thing, it's gonna get good miles compared to my truck. So it's one little tip here to find a different way to stack. And I'm planning my trips more too. Like if I need to go somewhere, I'll make one big trip instead of I'll go get stuff at the store after I drop off my kids at school instead of dropping them off and then coming back. I just gotta try to do them in as little trips as possible. But yeah, that's one way to save. Also, like I said, I'm selling stuff on OfferUp. Slanging stuff. I haven't listed my 4 GPU, the last of my 4 GPUs. I need to list those. I need to take pictures and put them up. Those usually go pretty fast. People like to game, so those will go pretty fast. Actually, look, Bitcoin's up at 60. It's over 65 now, so that's good. I'm happy I kind of jumped the gun and bought at 64,100. So yeah, 147. 64,147 has probably been the lowest buy we've had on the show in a long time. What's been the lowest buy in 2024? Oh no, I see 20. Hold on. Lowest buy in 2024 has been 39,237. So yeah, not even a double stack. I wrote in Tesla over here. Yep, exactly. Yep. No, but that's wild. That's wild. What else do we have here on the agenda? That whole video, guys, if you want to watch it, I put it in our Discord, but I'm gonna put it here in the chat. It's really good. It's not as good as his first one, as his 2023 BTC Prague presentation, but this one will get you hype for sure. All right. So speaking of getting hype, let's just listen to this song. Just because. So it's going out. This one's going out to Carlos. DJ.
Yo. Yeah. My like Quakes. Yeah. It's 2023.
0 to 1 is here, but easier to get from 1 to 2. Yep.
A to BTC, bro. Yeah. Yo, DCA to BTC, DCA to BTC, monthly, weekly, daily, finna, DCA to BTC, GBP, USD, I DCA to BTC, my TZS, I made it blessed, I DCA to BTC, cause every single year, I keep losing spending power, and I can't make it back even if I work double hours, and they tell me volatility, what's that gotta do with me? Let the bulls and bears fight, DCA to BTC, I saw an opportunity when FTX crashed, oh snap, look at that, yo, BTC is 15 G's, stack, sats, Odell keeps on telling me, stack, sats, Odell keeps on telling me, DCA to BTC, DCA to BTC, monthly, weekly, daily, finna,
is today an opportunity to stack or an opportunity
DCA to BTC, my TZS, I made it blessed, I DCA to BTC, woo, yeah,
all right,
yeah.
There we go. Just like that. Put on another song here. Another chill jam. All right, and going back to Q&A. YouTube. Are you heading out? Are you in the Philippines already, Hard Huddle? Or are you leaving today? What's we got here? I bought to board. There you go. I was about to board my plane and head to Boracay, Philippines. Oh, Bitcoin Island? That's cool. Let me look at this place. Let's look at this place. Oh, looks amazing. Oh, that's beautiful. Dang. Gee. That's cool. This one. That's awesome. Oh, it's awesome. The water looks amazing. Dude. Okay. Dude, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Gee. That's cool. That's really cool. Dang, dude. Enjoy, man. That's awesome. That was cool right here. That's some National Geographic photos right there. Dang. That's cool. That looks beautiful, dude. Enjoy. Wow. Hey, 32 hours of travel is worth it. That place looks amazing, dude. Hope you're there for a while, dude. It looks beautiful. Paradise. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Super good. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Hard Huddle. Yeah, it looks beautiful. That reef looks amazing, too. I bet there's some great snorkeling. It's crazy. It's crazy. 30 days, let's go. That's a vacation, dude. Let's go. It's probably cheap, too. Hopefully. Hopefully. That's sweet. That's sweet. Very nice. Dang. All right, gentlemen. I think it's time to wrap up the show. We throw on the music. Unless anybody has any questions, McLovin, no, I saw you in here. Sorry, dude. It's been a while. I haven't jumped into Simply. I'm just like over Simply right now. They had good signal, but they got too political for me. So I'm not watching Simply right now. I'm also not watching Swan. I got so much grief for saying that on the episode. But I'm like, whatever. You can watch what you want, right? But nothing against you personally or anything like that. I just don't want to watch that show at the moment. But yeah, still here making orange pilling style videos. Still here making trying to help the new guys figure it out. You know, and of course stacking by example. Stacking by example. I've been debating whether or not to do another 100 stacks challenge, because man, that was tough. But I think instead of doing a 100 stacks challenge, I'm gonna challenge myself to hit OfferUp and like eBay extra hard. Like I said before, I've been hitting estate sales and buying random stuff that I think will sell, like this Cabbage Patch Kid doll. It's like a baby. Anyway, turns out this thing is like a collector's item, and people and they're sought after. We just had some random estate sale. I was like, all right, let's do this. So that'll be another thing that we'll add to this. When I sell something, I'll let you guys know what I found. Like this Cabbage Patch doll, right? I'll let you know what I paid for it, what I was able to sell it for, and then I converted it to Satoshis. Okay, so if you guys decide to go yard selling or estate selling, you'll know what to look out for, what items are worth something. Because for example, if you see a Cabbage Patch doll, right, you look it up, you look up the year and see what it's selling for on eBay, but now you know at least to kind of look out for those dolls if they sell. And so we'll just have like a be on the lookout community here on the show for like the stuff that's doing okay, that we can buy for cheap and flip for profit, and then take that profit and put it into Bitcoin, right? Because a little bit, it's like a little extra stack, right? Haven't you learned anything from horror films? Carlos keeps scaring me about the doll. Oh my gosh, Child's Play. Have you guys seen that movie Megan? Carlos, have you seen a movie called Megan? It's a good one. You should watch that tonight. If you have a way to watch it, you should watch it. Look it up. Look up the movie Megan. It's good. All right, boys. We'll get back to listing stuff on OfferUp and eBay to be able to stack more sats daily. Join us back here again tomorrow for another episode of Stack Sats Show, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. Be here. Buying Bitcoin. $20 at a time, slow and steady. Adding layers to our Bitcoin armor, suiting up our Bitcoin suit, exoskeleton, mech. All right, gentlemen. Have a great rest of the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Later.